Hello, my name is Jack Ryan. I'm a licensed massage therapist in Sarasota, Florida, and this video is to discuss how the pelvis and the alignment of your posture can contribute to low back pain. So what we want to do is we want to evaluate the alignment of the pelvis and see that the pelvis is level, the hip bones are level, because that creates a level playing field for the spine to stack on top of it. What happens a lot of times is you can have a problem with your sacroiliac joint. So the sacroiliac joint is right here where the ilium, the hip bone, attaches to the base of your spine, your sacrum. So it's named for its alignment and attachment, sacroiliac. What happens sometimes is there's a misalignment back here, and that creates an unlevel sacrum, and then the spine above it has to compensate and those muscles tighten up. So how do we evaluate that? We want to look for any misalignments by seeing if everything is level through the what we call the anterior superior iliac spine. This hip bone has a little ledge here in the front, or you can do it on the side and evaluate from the side. I find it a little more difficult because this is a rounded surface, and sometimes if you're not in the same plane, you may not get a true picture, but underneath here, you get it underneath those lips, you can feel it easier and see it easier. Again, obviously this is easier with a therapist evaluating you, but this is a way you can look in the mirror and see if you can see it for yourself. So how this would look in person is if you stand up, again, the way I don't really like is to put your hands underneath your hips, right on that edge there, and see if it's level. A lot of times you can see if one side's higher or one side's lower. It's a little more difficult. What I find easier is to come up underneath that lip in the front, and again, if you can't feel it because there's lots of muscles in the front there, what I find is if you bend forward, your fingers just sink in right underneath, and then stand back up nice and tall, and you can see, is it level? Or is one side higher or one side lower? And a lot of times you'll see it actually in the mirror when you're looking. It's, oh, those thumbs aren't level. Okay, so what do we do to correct this issue? We use a simple tool with a broom. Okay, and what we want to do here is put the broom underneath one knee and in front of the other. So I'll show you what that looks like. So if the right side was longer, what I would do is put it here, and I'm going to isometrically contract my right leg down towards my feet and my left leg up towards my head. But you want to do this in a laying down position. Okay, so what it would look like is placing the broom underneath the right knee and in front of the left knee. And as I have my hips at 90 degrees, I'm going to scissor my legs together and contract my right leg towards the floor, towards my feet, and my left leg up towards my head. Hold for 5 seconds and then release. So as I press, I'm not letting that broom move, but I'm pushing with about 25% effort, 10 to 25% effort, not hard, not causing any pain. Holding for 5 seconds, doing this 5 times. You can do it on one side, and then you can do it on the other side. So I place the broom behind the left knee now and in front of the right knee, and as I contract, scissoring my legs together, again, gently and easily, never causing any pain, holding for 5 seconds, and then releasing. That's going to create an isometric contraction to realign the pelvis. So this is a quick and easy way. If you find that your hips aren't in alignment or your pelvis is part of the low back pain, this is a way to correct that at home. So give it a try. And again, never should cause any pain, but it's a way of decompressing and realigning that pelvis to take the stress out of the posture and those muscles of the low back. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes.